Vijay had been preparing for this match for a long time, for well over a decade, when he set up his fan club, VMI 2009. This was not just a fan club as all major Tamil stars have, but a lot more. A vehicle for social service and perhaps for a future's foray to electoral politics. It sought to involve young people, which most of his fans were, into more than just buying tickets and cheering at the movies, also fulfilling a purpose in terms of social engagement and civic work. So, VMI had an organization and a purpose. It tried its luck in local elections in 2021 and found that there was some traction. This induced Vijay to launch his political party, the TVK, in February 2024. Vijay knew that to do well or even win, he had to have the support of Gen Z, his devoted followers. So he kept that in mind when selecting his candidates. They did not have to be politically experienced. They did not have to be old. They did not have to be rich. They had to have a profile that would appeal to Gen Z, his voter base. Just look at the age profile of the candidates of the three fronts. Compared with TVK, the other two fronts look like Dad's Army. Then there was the powerful TVK social media blitz directed primarily at Gen Z and an audience below the age of 40. In fact, even directed young non-voters who could prevail upon their parents to vote for TVK. When DeKoder's reporters spoke to the young at Vijay's rallies and asked them why they would not vote for one of the major Dravidian parties, the response often was that these were old parties that their mummies and daddies voted for, not Gen Z, not the youth. So did putting relatively young candidates help TVK? Well, an analysis of voting by age from the exit poll by Pradeep Gupta and Access My India on Times Now suggests that the strategy did work. Look at the table. As per the Access My India poll, TVK overwhelmed the two Dravidian parties among young voters, while the 18 to 39 group accounted for 42% of the electorate. TVK had amazing strength amongst them. Its vote share here was bigger than the DMK and the DMK plus the AIADMK combined to overcome its relative weakness amongst older voters, the mummies and the daddies, who constituted a majority of the electorate. The older group was one where the DMK plus held sway, but it was not enough to make up for its weakness amongst young voters. The granddaddies, the 60 plus, certainly did not support Vijay. The good news for TVK is that the Gen Z voter pipeline will keep filling up from the bottom as young people become eligible to vote, and the older people pipeline will probably lose some persons. But there is a note of caution. For TVK, overall, it obtained just 35% of the votes in the assembly elections. Unless it widens its net to appeal to other segments, it may find that a significant realignment of the opposition may put its thin lead at risk. Gen Z notwithstanding.